Hello everyone, my name is Rachita Mathur, currently working as a legal intern at LexClick. So today I'll be discussing one case of Shahida Qureshi versus Union of India and others. So in this case, the Supreme Court will hear a plea challenging Section 5, Clause 3 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Section 4, Clause C of Special Marriage Act 1954, Section 2 Clause A of Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006, Section 60 Clause 1 of Indian Christian Marriage Act 1872 and Section 3 Clause 1 of Subclause C of Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1936, which prescribe for eligible age for marriage for the intended bride and groom to be at least 18 years and 21 years respectively. The matter is listed before the bench of Justice A.M. Khanvilkar, Justice Dinesh Maheshwari and Justice Aniruddha Bose. The plea that has been filed by the Shahida Qureshi through an advocate on record, Vandana Sharma Bhandari, states that different ages for marriage violates the fundamental right of equality that is provided under Article 14 and protection against the discrimination that is provided under Article 15 and dignity of life that is provided under Article 21 of citizen and goes against the India's commitment under the Convention on Elimination of all form of discrimination against the women. It has been argued that the present legal framework that allow girls to marry at 18 years of age and boys at 21 years of age, amongst various other flaws, also aggravates the gender inequality that exists within a material relationship. So the distinction is based on the partial stereotypes, has no scientific backing, which perpetrates de jure and de facto inequality against the women and goes completely against the global trends. 125 countries have a uniform minimum age of marriage for both boys and girls, and by ending the discrimination in age, women would have an equal opportunity as men to pursue their education, employment opportunity without being hindered by family compulsion to get married, the plea states. The petitioner has also relied on International Treaty Committee on Elimination of Discrimination Against the Women to submit that the same calls for the abolition of laws that assume that women have a different physical or intellectual rate of growth than men. A reference has also been made to UNICEF report which states that young teenage girls are more likely to die due to the complication in pregnancy and childbirth, that women in their 20s and their children are more likely to be stillborn or die in the first month of life. It is overlooked by the lawmakers that there is a direct correlation of age of marriage and motherhood with health, medical well-being and nutritional status of the mother, infant or the child during the pregnancy, birth and thereafter. The law prescribes a minimum age of marriage to prevent child marriage and abuse of minor. The gender-based discrimination in the age of female and male is arbitrary, unfounded, unreasonable and violative of the Article 14, 15 and 21 of Constitution of India, and hence ultra vires in the statute. Hence, it is humbly submitted that the classification or discrimination should be based on sex, gender, must be founded on intelligible differentia, and it must have a rational nexus with the object that sought to be achieved by the impugned law, which lacks in these provisions. The plea further states, along with the declaring the provision as ultra vires, the plea seeks for enhancing the minimum marriageable age of female from 18 to 21 years to end this partiality with men. In the alternative, direct the central government to take appropriate steps to remove the minimum age of marriage and make it gender neutral, religion neutral and uniform for all the citizens in the spirit of Article 14, 15 and 21 and the International Convention. It further mentioned that Supreme Court bench of former Chief Justice S.A. Bobde, Justice A.S. Bopana, and Justice V. Ramasubramaniam has issued a notice to Central in the plea that has been filed on behalf of Ashwani Kumar Upadhyay, which sought transfer of petition pending before Rajasthan High Court and Delhi High Court, which has sought uniform age of marriage for both men and women. That's all for the day. Thank you.